Hello and welcome to Bob Plays Blacksad Under the Skin. I played through the game once off screen, but I had some recording issues. So it gives me a good excuse to play it again. Basically, there was 150 millisecond echo, which made everyone sound like robots. Anyway. So this is a noir adventure, sort of, crime-solving game, except all the people are anthropomorphized animals. So typical noir setting, you know, gritty, dark, post-World War II, smoking, cigarettes, dames. And that woman's just come into a boxing ring and discovered a dead body. Do I need the tutorial? No, seeing as I said I played through the game. This game saves automatically. Don't turn off your computer while the save symbol is displayed. And yoink, that's still set to what I think is about the right level. I don't know about your personal gamma settings. And the nice thing about playing this through a second time is it means I'll get to discuss more about sort of the game rather than just playing it. Listen to that smooth jazz.
Sometimes when I walk into my office, I get the feeling that I'm walking among the ruins of a lost civilization. Not because of the reigning disorder, but because it feels like the remains of the civilized person I used to be.
Where is the damn detective? I'm gonna rip his head off. I swear I'll tear his eyes out. Hey! Hand over the pictures, you bastard. Now! Otherwise, you're gonna be dead meat. Hear me, cat?
Who the hell are you?
Do I know you? Your face rings a bell, but...
You've been spying on me. You took pictures of me with a lady.
Well, then you'll understand why I didn't really focus on your face, right?
I'm
gonna kill you!
And we dodge. Also, it means I get to look less shitty at QuickTime events now that I know when some of them are coming. Because God am I crap at it. Now, last time I went with the punch, so I'm going to go with the headbutt. My reasoning was that headbutting a horn is probably a stupid idea. And let's go for the neck. Last time I went for the jubblies. And now we smack him over the head with our typewriter. And for the younger ones among you, those things could be pretty sizably heavy. Like 10 kilos heavy. Ooh, no guns, thank you.
Oh, man. You broke my jaw.
Well, now it matches your marriage.
Show my wife those pictures. I'm dead meat. You'll ruin my life. Please.
You are the one who cheated on your wife.
I don't enjoy meddling in others' affairs, but it's my job, and I've got bills to pay. You're the one cheating on your wife, buddy. This is on you.
Hey, I'm no two-timer, I swear. It only happened once, for God's sake. I'm just her bodyguard, that's all. She seduced me. I love my wife, honest to God. I even quit the damn job for her. You can't break up a family for one tiny mistake.
You broke up your family, not me.
Breaking up your family? I don't think you need my help there, buddy.
Okay, how about this? You give me those pictures and tell her a white lie, and I pay you 10 times what she's offering.
So last time I was
you
a
save my family, and
white knight.
you make a pretty penny.
This time I'm gonna be
What do you
like,
say? Deal?
not
For as
white
long as I
knight.
could remember, I had collected nothing more than bad gigs, debt, and sorrow. My self-respect and bank account were racing to see who'd hit rock bottom first.
Deal.
While I hated his offer, it could certainly help me start anew. Run some ads in the papers, get better clients. All right. I'll tell your wife you're clean. Get the hell out of here before I regret it, pal. 3,
Thank God.
2.
Put that money to good use.
1.
You won't regret helping out Eugene Colbert. I promise you that.
He actually seems quite friendly. I
My
only knew him as a
uninvited
huge
guest
asshole
left
in
me
the other
several gifts.
storyline.
First of all, a massive headache.
From
That guy's
punching,
skin was hard as a
headbutting him.
rock. Second of all, more money than I deserved. Third, the feeling that my moral compass wasn't quite as calibrated as I thought. Last but not least, the certainty that more gifts were yet to come.
He's a nice guy. You see what I said about my pal Blacksad? Doesn't even know you, and he's already offering you a seat.
Yep, that's me.
Jake, how the hell am I supposed to guess it's you if you don't even knock first?
Shut up and listen, buddy. All right? I brought you a client.
Wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, so noir. Now, when I was a good guy, I don't remember there being a quick time event for actually going to hit her with the chair. So I don't know if that's because I decided to accept the bribe and I'm like slightly more able to do naughty things.
And that's why we need to find him soon, or we will have a very serious problem.
Thanks for the information and the picture. They'll really come in handy. Let me see if I have this straight.
Yep, we said we didn't need the tutorials and yet it gives them to us, so...
Bobby Yale, a boxer at Dunn's gym, has a crucial fight against the reigning champion in 2 weeks. But he disappeared 2 days ago.
Yes.
Doggo, good boxer, has an upcoming fight against champion.
Your father, Joe Dunn, boxing manager and gym owner, hanged himself 2 days ago.
Yes.
Lynx, dad of girl, runs boxing.
In short, if Bobby Yale is a
Training
no-show
center.
for his fight, you'll have to pay a fine. But since you don't have the cash on hand, your father's gym would have to close.
Yes.
So you want me to find Bobby Yale?
Yes. No. Jake wants you to find Bobby.
Oh, I see. Well, first of all,
Are you sure your father killed himself? We are still trying to be a good
your father
detective,
took his life
even if we're a
the
little bit,
same day his pupil
little bit-
disappeared.
got a little bit of dust on us, a little bit of dirt,
Sorry, but something just doesn't add up.
if we aren't
Damn it, John.
squeaky
Will
clean.
you take the case or not?
Sure, but it won't be cheap.
I will, but we're talking about Madison Square Garden. The stakes are high, which can only mean things will get ugly behind the scenes, not to mention pricey.
Yes, Mr. Blacksad. If you find Yale and he fights, I'll be able to pay you whatever you ask for.
I choose your hand in marriage. Streetcar. Come on. Come on, streetcar. There we go. The scene of the crime.
I know you already went to Yale's apartment and found nothing, but I'll search it myself at some point. That cleaning lady, Mary, Purnell, the one who found Joe Dunn's body, she works part-time at Sam's Diner, just down the road on the left, right?
That's right.
I think I might pay her a visit as well. And the gym, of course, and see what I can find. Okay, I think I've got enough to start with for now.
How am I writing with a fountain pen without an inkwell? Dun, dun, dun. And this is just reinforcing the how to interact with detectables thing? No? You're not going to give me it. Fine. Let's try and go upstairs. Which was my first instinct. The only thing I would really love is if it had like a walk more quickly, but it would undermine his like, I'm an inflappable investigative person. Helen Moore's secret. Champies, the energy of champions. And look what's going on here. Not that. I wanted the... I wanted the romantic get-up. Yeah. So someone was doing some romancing up here. Other than that, is there anything else? Doesn't look it. So downstairs we go. And now we can try and leave. Oh, there we go.
Is that done? Wow.
He's a saxophonist. He saxophons. So it's a typical gym full of all your cheesy slogans. The harder you train, the luckier you get. No pain, no gain, no guts, no glory. And there's an outside. We can come back to the gym through the front door in a bit. Yeah, who are you, sir?
Good morning to you.
John Blacksad, Private Eye. Would you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Not at all. Proceed, Your Honor.
Were you here 2 days ago?
Were you here on Sunday afternoon?
Yes, indeed, kind prince. I came down to watch TV after having run the New York City Marathon in record time.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Sorry about your condition.
Slash,
Excuse me?
sorry about your condition.
What condition? My sobriety? Oh, worry not, kind prince. I have a plan. It just so happens that you can, apple of my eye, do this old man a favor and bring him some sustenance.
All right.
So I'd assumed he originally meant like booze. No, I want to interact with that. Thank you. So I recognized that as a arm strengthening thingy. And then there's a book on the discourse on inequality. And down here there were some collectibles, but I already have them, and it seems to remember that you have them between
I
games.
might just be the last person in New York without a TV.
And I intend to stay that way.
Who needs one anyway?
Cool. So we know he wants some sustenance, which I had originally taken to mean whiskey, or some alcoholic beverage. Now we can finish exploring the Gaim. Let me in. And what do we have in the Gaim? Well, we have the supposed scene of the suicide. Now it's a bit...
What leads a man to do something like this? Life's already dealt me a fair share of blows, but...
So notice there's a chair, a footstool, and I was like, well, we can't hang from this. And we were reasonably tall. And the other guy was like a shorty, because we saw the picture of him with the doggo, the black and white picture. How the heck
I don't know why.
did he hang himself with
Something
it?
just
And
doesn't
it's
add
cheap
up.
of me to say this on a second playthrough, because like, oh yeah, I'm sure you recognised that on the first playthrough, but I was like, no, I really did. There are lots of things I didn't get. But that was not one of them. Ding ding! Aw. We can use it later when people are boxing to like make them stop. If you want to box, train. If you want to win, train harder. Scaffolding. And paint, including footsteps.
On the surface, it seems dry, but there's no dust, and it's damp underneath. It could have fallen the day Dunn died.
So they lead out the back and are meant to lead you to going and talking to the goat guy. We will search the bathroom. And what do we got? Just toilet graffiti. The harder you bang, the muckier you get. Farting is the key, K-E-E, to success. Also not spelled correctly, but... And no dung, no glory. And there are some marks there that we have no idea what they mean. Some of the world's largest toilet rolls. They almost come up to my, like, my knees. And then we find out that this is 50s America soon. But first...
Locked. But a true detective never leaves home without his... Huh?
Oops. Ha 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 ha.
Sometimes even the most experienced detective has to go home to get his lockpicks.
Not quite yet. There's a fuck Negroes graffiti.
The racist brain is so full of hatred that there's no space for trifles such as common sense or, say, spelling. But this most cultured writer spotted the error and attempted to correct it, not sure what to make of the outcome.
And we can't go in the bathroom yet. We don't have our lockpick, so we can't lockpick all the lockers. The only other thing I think we can do is question the girl and potentially use the telephone. And I did notice these, and I was like, oh, that makes it feel like a real family home. The height markings as you grow up.
I better leave these two alone.
Okay, the answer is not questioning the girl yet. So we maybe have the telephone, and we maybe have going home to get our lockpicks. And or visiting the girl, the cleaning lady in the diner. Now, because we skipped the introduction-y thing, we have missed out on... Where is it? Where's the in-game menu that I want? Yeah. We've got our beautiful notebook where it tells us everything we know about people, which is really helpful to refer to when you're trying to make conclusions. And it's just so stylistic and lovely, and it means that if you're having trouble remembering people's names and what they look like, you can go, well, Eugene Colbert is the rhinoceros. The rhinoceros. Jake Ostiombe is my gorilla friend. Bobby Yale, the boxer dog. Al Stone, the reigning champion boxer, etc., etc. I love it. It's a really beautiful little thing. Now, can we ring anyone, or is that not yet? Looks like it's not yet, but let's see if we can get the camera to... Camera? Camera? You seem a little lost, camera. Am I actually going to have to walk out the door? Well, we've made the camera get a bit stuck. Fair enough. What if we walk around the other way? There we go. Camera is no longer stuck and we can use the telephone. So let us call the rhino's wife. Let's honor our deal. He gave us a giant wad of cash.
Hello?
Blacksad here.
Please don't tell me my husband...
He's faithful.
You have nothing to worry about, Mrs. Colbert. Do me a favor and enjoy your family.
Oh, thank God. Thank you, Mr. Blacksad.
And lied to the rhinoceros's wife. And we can call Weekly, who we haven't been introduced to yet.
Weekly speaking, the legend of what's news.
Hey, Weekly. This is...
John, did you get my pictures?
Yes, and...
That rhinoceros has one big horn, huh? And the girl, hot damn. You want me to find out her name? Please, pretty please.
No, Weekly. Look,
The rhino paid me a
The
visit.
rhinoceros came by and offered me money to keep quiet.
Wow. Are we talking petty cash or big bucks?
The latter.
That's my boy. Good job, Blacksad.
Half the money is yours.
Yeehaw. Okay, let's just change the subject. Hey, I heard something weird's going on at this gym. What was the name? Dunn's Gym. Didn't you have a pal down there? Can I talk to him? I heard a woman's running it now. A boxing gym. Now, that's what I call news.
A woman running a boxing gym? What next? The right to vote?
Actually, I'm working on a case for the gym owner. I'll see what I can do, okay? I'll call you.
Thanks, pal. You just made my day.
So we found out that he works for a newspaper and that he's the one that took the photos of the rhinoceros having an affair.
Smirnoff.
Joe Dunn, the boxing coach. You hear anything about his death?
Blacksad. Is that you?
Yes, it's me. I don't need to lie to him.
You got me. How's everything, Chief?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks for asking. Too much work as usual. As for Joe Dunn, he hanged himself, end of story. I'm too busy, John. I can't afford to put a single man on the case. Why are you asking?
Now we can tell him the truth. Indirectly.
You know I'm bound by client detective confidentiality privileges.
And you know I'm bound by law enforcement confidentiality. If you find anything relevant or start feeling a bit more talkative, give me a call. Always a pleasure, John.
We're friends, but it doesn't mean I hand everything up to him on a silver platter. Oh, does that mean we know about Smirnoff in our book now? Yes. So what do we know? He works for the tabloid. Oh, no, we don't know Smirnoff yet. We've talked to him, but we don't know him. Anyway, we'll call it an episode there. Peace!